I'm Sky.
Hello, I'm Z, and today we are reviewing the PAX 4. So, we had this about a week ago now, and we had an unboxing video, which we will hopefully link you to here. And on the first looks, it looked very encouraging. Nice packaging, nice plastic negative statements on the box. Going to the actual device, similar shape and design as the PAX 3, but with a few nice extras. So, jumping straight into the dimensions and weight of the device. So, the PAX 4 is about 10 to 20% larger than the PAX 3. It is noticeable side by side. I have my PAX 3 here. You can quite clearly see that the size is larger on the PAX 4. In terms of weight, it's about 30 grams heavier than the PAX 3. So again, if you didn't own the PAX 3, you wouldn't really notice, but the PAX 4 is slightly heavier. Going to the technology inside here is where the biggest changes have happened for the PAX 4 versus the PAX 3. The biggest change is the move in the conduction and convection hybrid oven in the PAX 4 versus only the conduction oven in the PAX 3. This means a number of different things. I mean, the heating time is a lot slower, which we will also show you here. And while that's happening, I will just carry on talking about a few different features. So the battery capacity has been made smaller in the PAX 4, going from a 3,500 milliamp hours down to a 2,800 milliamp hours. But PAX have managed to keep the power draw similar, so they've made it more efficient. So you will get a similar lifetime out of the battery for a similar level on the PAX 4 as you would the PAX 3. And yeah, so they say that it will give 45 to 50 minutes from a full charge. We are yet to see that because we've had other issues, which we will talk about more later in the video. So, one of the biggest changes that we've had on the PAX 4 is the introduction of the USB-C charger, which we've wanted for a long time. In our previous trip to Amsterdam, we've been trying to review every coffee shop in the Netherlands, and we've had to resort to smoking on our last trip because the PAX 3 just could not keep up with the charge. This awkward charging mechanism, great for when you're at home, but if you're out and about, it falls off quite easily and stops charging. So with the addition of the USB-C, you can be out and about using a power bank to charge. Also, it's easy to find a USB-C to a USB to charge it wherever you are. And unfortunately, that's where the good stuff about the PAX 4 ends. As I say, we've probably been sent a faulty unit or a defective device. We've only been able to use it for about 20 minutes at a time before it gives an overheating error, and these lights turn red, it vibrates and turns off to stop it from overheating. You then have to wait 10 minutes for it to cool down, and then another 2 minutes for it to heat up, and then you have the burnt popcorn smell and old vape smell that and taste that you're probably all very familiar with if you already have the PAX 3. So that's happened several times to us. We've never been able to have a good long session more than about 20 minutes using the PAX 4 before it overheats. We've looked online, we've not found any other reviews saying anything similar, so we're hoping that it is just a defective unit, and we will keep you up to date, you know, in the next video or in the future video, which we will also link here once we know how to do it. Other small annoyances, basically how you turn the device on now. You have to hold it in and it turns on. It takes a good 90 seconds to heat up, which is a long time. They've also removed the party mode, so if I demonstrate while that's heating up what I mean. So you turn on the normal PAX, and if you rotate it, you get the party mode. So you get different flashing LEDs and different flashing lights. In the PAX 4, they did away with this feature. I don't know why. Maybe they're just becoming less fun. They've also removed the Bluetooth, so that you won't ever be able to program like oven ramping settings, or like specific temperatures that you want to program your PAX to. You'll never have those features unless they introduce it later. Unfortunately, it also doesn't feel as sturdy as the PAX 3. It maybe has thinner aluminium, or, you know, just with it being a larger device, it doesn't feel as dense or, you know, sturdy. I don't know, but overall, it does produce more vapor than the PAX 3, and it's definitely warmer than the PAX 3. Not in the hand though. In the hand, it's very similar to the PAX 3, but in terms of vapor temperature, it's a lot hotter. It gives a lot more vapor. So if that's what you're wanting, this will do it. We just hope that on our next device will function properly. With that being said, we will leave you, and hopefully we will have more videos and more fun content for you soon. But